So we'll talk about vapor this afternoon if we get a chance. ShareNode community listings, we'll talk about that as well. So for businesses, the most powerful advertising and marketing tools available, and this is super cool. I'm going to show you how that works. The Rev Booster advertising campaign. Use a discount or reward to acquire new customers. Pretty simple, straightforward, right? Give somebody a deal, they show up. But where's the loyalty? Who's ever bought a Groupon here? Anybody ever bought a Groupon? Who's never bought a Groupon here? Who says, I'm not putting my hands up no matter what this doctor tells me to do today? And that's okay. So what Groupon model works, it introduces businesses to new people. But what happens is, if you don't get a Groupon the second time, you don't go back. So if I like, for example, poke bowls, and I get a Groupon, I'm going to go to the poke company, or the shop. Well, the next time I'm going to look for another poke company, and if I still like poke, and go to the one after that. There's nothing that's keeping me loyal to that business, except if they keep giving me Groupons, which has limitations. So we're going to talk a bit about that model as well. Each discount token is tracked, so you know who is sharing your business. This is so powerful. We're going to talk about this in a second. Customers who won't use the discounts themselves can actually make money by sharing it with their friends. These customers will help acquire new customers for your business. Isn't that pretty cool? 3 people like it? That's okay. Hey, by this afternoon, I would be so popular outside, everybody would come shake my hand and ask me how come I became so smart and good looking. I'll explain it. Anyway, digital discount tokens can easily be shared to your customers via Facebook, email, text messaging, Instagram. You pay nothing up front for the campaign. You only pay when the sale occurs. If you write one thing down today, one note, one thing that you remember to leave here with is that you can look any business in the eye and say, hey, listen, everything we do to you is we prove it first, you pay us later. If we don't do our job, you pay us nothing. There is no advertising company in the world that can make that kind of a promise, proposal, or guarantee. Does that make sense? Right? Hey, I'm going to advertise my furniture for sale, but only if people come and buy my mattresses will I then pay my LA Times bill. Does that work that way? Right? Hey, Super Bowl, I'm going to take a slot on your show right there, but if I don't make X number of people buying GoDaddy websites, I'm just not going to pay you just yet. Doesn't work that way. It's pay first and hope it works later. Guys, the whole premise of this meeting, the underlying tone of everything that ShareNode does, the legitimacy of our operation, is not just so we can make this offer, but is that we can track this offer. And we can qualify this offer, and we can provide that same analytics back to the business owner. Yeah, how about that? It's pretty special. Thank you. All right? Easy to use ShareNode customer and ShareNode's business apps. So let's just talk about how that works. Oopsie. Let's go back. Here's a model of how that works. 20,000 square feet, 20,000 foot view, right? We'll get all details of morning calls, webinars, videos, iBesides, everything will fill in the blanks. 20,000 feet. So All Smiles Dental, they are offering on the ShareNode platform a 20% off for $100 cleaning. So you know what the offer is. If I want to go get some cleaning done, I go on the ShareNode site on the network, just kind of like how you use the Groupon right now, and I go ahead and purchase it if I want to purchase it, or I can just redeem the token first and keep it for when I want to use it. That's how our app works. I don't have to pay for it right there, okay? So the dental tokens are then shared to existing potential customers. So All Smiles Dental, they're on our platform. They got tokenized. They have the ability now to say, hey, listen, here's my tokens. Go ahead and grab them. When you're ready to use them, here's what they're good for. Does that make sense? Okay, everybody gets that? So Brenda, any Brendas in the room? We did a poll. It's the least popular name. So we chose that for our presentation. Oh, that's not visible. Brenda must be controlling the mic volumes today. Yeah. So Brenda redeems dental token and pays $80 for the cleaning. Extremely straightforward, yes? She sees the deal. She basically receives the token. It sits in her app, which means it sits in her wallet. When she's ready to use it, she uses it. She pays $80. She gets $100 for the cleaning. If the bill for the cleaning is $130, she still shows up, exchanges her token. The guy takes the bill down to 130 to 100, so it takes the $100 off. and she pays the $30 difference at the dentist. Crystal clear? Any confusion? Awesome. Okay, so, added benefits. Brenda receives the token but doesn't need cleaning. So she thinks, right? She doesn't need cleaning. Brenda then shares the dental token with her coworker Mark, which is always, by the way, if someone shows up at the office and says, hey, I'm going to get your teeth cleaned, not a good way to meet people. That's what James found out. Yeah, as he was innovating. So what happens here is Brenda shares the dental token with her coworker Mark, and Mark redeems the dental token and pays $80. In this case, All Smiles Dentals now has acquired Mark as a customer without running any advertising. Brenda gets rewarded for referring Mark to ShareNode and for Mark redeeming the token. Is this pretty powerful? Pretty simple still, yes? I'm just trying to take baby steps. We're working our way up. Let's get to the Alan Chance. You liking this? Love it. Perfect. All of you liking it?
Yeah.
Awesome. So, let's go on. The new, in the dashboard of All Smiles Dental, they will get a chance to see the revenue generated from all of their campaigns. They'll be able to see, yeah, that's pretty awesome. They'll be able to see a database of their most loyal customers and create it, and all that's tracked automatically. Now, why is it tracked automatically? Who can do that? Blockchain. Who can manipulate that? No one. Every time a transaction happens, every time a token moves, every time it's redeemed, every time it's shared, every time it's spent, every time it's put back in the ecosystem, guess what? Who knows when that happens? All of you do. That's the beauty of blockchain. You see where this is going? I want you to go, if anyone of the small business owners in here that pay for SEO or retargeting or any of the other things, all these other companies that make you pay for stuff they can't quantify, I want you to call them on Monday and say, hey, I really want to define analytics. I want to know where every single penny of my advertising went, who saw it, who bought it, who came back to redeem it, and who shared it with a friend. They'll go, excuse me? Right? It'll be like when Steve Chang picks up the phone and calls Shenzhen. That's kind of how it's going to sound, okay? So that's what the industry knows, by the way. And just so you know, that's all they have, so they're tolerant. They're tolerant. I ran one of those companies for 15 years. Fleeced a lot of businesses. They all paid me every month to provide some of these services. Now, I did my job, but I really couldn't qualify it. I really couldn't. I just knew that I did my job. I delivered on the advertising, but I couldn't tell the business if it generated X number of paying customers. I couldn't. So when the customer would call me up every once in a while and say, hey, Butch, I really need you to explain these campaigns to me. You know what I'd say? Would you like me to stop it? Oh, no! I'll keep paying it. Promise I won't ask again. That's what happens because we've conditioned the small businesses to just fall in line and do what we've told them. But today I'm on this side of the fence. And I'm telling you to stop it. Really. Stop paying guys like me. Pay me now, but don't pay me then, right? Because now I'm on the good side. Because now we have transparency. And it really is good. So choose new customers and future campaigns and blah, blah, blah. Every one of our customers on our new platform, by the way, our new platform, just so you know, you guys know James really well, it's driving him nuts that he can't see the new platform yet because we can't show it to him yet. And because if we showed it to him, he must show it to everybody else. That's just how he's wired, right? But we want him to eventually because no one will show it to more people than James will. We want him, but he kind of really, you just have to train him really well to do the things you want him to do, right? So every once in a while we feed him a biscuit, he runs back and forth, he thinks we're awesome, and that's what we do. So this system right here is pretty simple. Loyalty campaigns, every one of them have it. Here's the difference. Loyalty campaigns are not unique. There are loyalty campaigns all over the place, except this one's on blockchain. So the only people that have access to your database is the business. No one else has access to your database, because when you join a loyalty program that is hosted by another company, guess what generally happens to the data? It gets compromised. Right? It's no different from the free checking that you get when you can do your bill pay online with Wells Fargo or Bank of America. It's so awesome. You don't have to pay the 50-cent stamp anymore. You think you save all kinds of money. You do all this bill pay. Well, guess what? They also know who you pay to Geico and who you pay to your Time Warner and who you pay for your Verizon. I mean, they've got all this analytics on you. Well, that's what every rewards company is doing as well. And that's where the money is made. So when you take that power away and you make it unique for each and every business to own each and every unique database that only belongs to them on blockchain, is that pretty powerful? Yeah, it's free. It comes with our system. So let's talk about more of the loyalty app benefits, right? Mike shares his email, phone number, and content for ads with Everything Bagel via the ShareNode customer app. Now this is just a concept. We might actually eliminate some of that information because it's blockchain driven. We don't need all of that data necessarily. The Everything Bagel now starts to market to Mike when they have offers, whatever the case might be, and Mike's loyalty and influence is traded in the ShareNode business dashboard. It's tracked. Mike can easily be identified as a customer who influences customers and rewards. We're going to talk about what that means for a second, because in this model, the business owner, all 300 of you that have already tokenized, congratulations, you got in and you got it for cheap. And you got the promise that we made at Dolby, which says when we start utilization, the rules will change. But everything we do up to the point of utilization, if we improve and enhance the product, you get it. So, big hand for those of you who tokenized when you barely understood what we did, got even more confused along the way, and then we came back and said, oh, I think I get it now, and then you jump on a call at 7 o'clock and go, no, I'm confused again, and stuck in there anyway, and flew to Vietnam, and came here, and went to Dolby, and you just didn't give up on us. Well, guess what? You're going to win in this. Because we didn't give up on you either. And we kept working. Despite all the noise, we kept working. We got some of the greatest partners in this room today that hear the same noise you and I do. And they're here anyway because they got vision. And that's what we're talking about. So anyway, here's what's awesome about our tracking system. Think about the value for a business. Not only will I have data on Brenda, so I'll know how often Brenda came to the dentist, and I know how much Brenda paid. That's important analytics for a business owner, yes? You want to know who's coming into your business and how much they paid. Well, check this out. Because we can track everything on blockchain, I can also qualify how much Brenda has influenced my business. I can track every token she's shared with anyone. I can track every token she's promoted to anyone. And I can track who of those people either reshared it, resent it, respent it, re-redeemed it into my business. So Brenda might have only come into my demo office twice a year for her 6-month cleaning, and I've only maybe made $150 on her. But what if her network brought me in $1.2 million over the last 2 years? Would I want to know that as a business owner? You can do that with blockchain. Well, let me rephrase that. You can do that on our blockchain. Because, yeah. So, I'm sure you can probably do that on Ethereum. You should give them a call next week. Go, hey, is this Ethereum? 800 Ethereum, right?